And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more.
The message for the people is that I have autism spectrum and I'm also an artist, and then I have this studio which is called The Next Chapter here. And then I hired, and I have this beautiful mentor who helps me, named the woman named Gulshan Kavarana. She helps me and my cousin with my work, and then we get all the fame to help us live our life.
Excellent.
To feed ourselves.
Excellent. I love that you have your own studio and you're selling your art nowadays. That's really nice.
Yes, it is.
So tell me, James, about your exhibition, My Way. What is the message that you wanted to show from your exhibition?
Well, when people go into my exhibition, I want them to have an imagination. When you go and look at a painting, look at it very carefully, close your eyes and imagine what you see. And what you see is what it is. And everybody will be different.
I love that. There's no right or wrong
No.
answers, right?
No.
And there's no one message.
Yeah.
What makes your art different?
What makes my art different is I like to do things unique. And what I like to do is go into my own little world, put on my music, musical theatre specifically, and just focus on the music and my art. And that's what sets me apart from other people. We shouldn't be judged based on people doing things normally. Like, everybody should have their own little talent, their own little way of doing things.
I love that. It's okay to be different.
Yes.
And everyone should be different, actually.
Yes.
So my third question goes to your opinion. We'll start with Abdullah. Abdullah, what do you think about the creative, artistic industry in the UAE?
I think it's quite beautiful when I drew all my black and white works inside my next chapter, and my mentor Gulshan would help me sell it.
Mm-hmm. So when you see the arts around the UAE, when you're driving down the streets, you capture those scenes, right?
Well,
and then put them in your art. Can you explain more?
I usually capture them from my head, not using a photo.
Excellent. And then what happens?
And then it pops out through my head, and then I started drawing the buildings by drawing a ground part, by buildings on the top, and then people in the bottom.
I love that.
Yeah.
And James, in your opinion, what do you think about the UAE industry of arts?
I think it's brilliant, but there is always room for change. For me, personally, I would love a place where we could sing, dance, act, and learn how to put on makeup. That would be the best place, because everybody will get to be themselves, and we won't be judged because everybody would love doing the same thing. And we would also get to meet people and make friends with people that are also having in common like you are.
Thank you so much, James. Abdullah, last message for people on the spectrum with autism. What's your message to your fellow friends?
My message to my fellow friends, like sometimes it's the toughest challenge is like when the toughest challenge in the world, like most people in the world think I don't have any autism because I was born different. But the thing is, so what I do is I move forward and forward by continuing drawing more funny arts of my artwork, like what I see through a comic book or a television, and then when people in the world see all my artworks, and including in Japan, UK, and other countries, and then the people will now know that I have autism spectrum.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.